especially considering that the lost $50,000 that you didn't collect is 20% of your entire GP. A lot of people aren't actually comfortable talking about money. They're not comfortable dealing with it. They're not comfortable handling it. And they're certainly not comfortable about actually prioritizing it within their business, which is absolutely crazy as a business owner because you have to, right? Sales revenue doesn't mean shit if cash isn't actually hitting your bank account, right? Now, let's look at it like this. On average, 5 to 15% of revenue goes uncollected every single year. Now, that's a shit ton of money that people are losing. That's a shit ton of money that you could potentially be losing, right? And if we look at it like this, say you do $1 million in sales, and just 5%, right, on the lower end here, goes uncollected. 5% of $1 million, we're talking about $50,000 here. Now, you might be thinking, well, what's $50,000 compared to $1 million, right? That's not a whole lot of money. Sometimes things happen. If I don't collect that throughout the year, I can live with that. But let's break it down. Say you have a gross profit margin of 25%. 25% of $1 million is going to come out to $250,000. That's $250,000 that should be your gross profit. Now, because of this lost $50,000, this uncollected $50,000, your gross profit margin is actually only going to be $200,000. Now suddenly this looks like a whole lot of money, right? Especially considering that the lost $50,000 that you didn't collect is 20% of your entire GP, right? To make up for that, you're going to need an additional $200,000 of sales on top of this just to get your gross profit back. Now that's a lot of sales that you might not have needed, well you wouldn't have needed in your business to actually make the gross profit that you should have. So what this means is invoicing isn't actually enough. You've actually got to be making sure that you're collecting money. You're staying on top of your accounts receivable because it's critical as a business owner.